Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here, sending you so much love. Subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So I'm going to use 3 decks of cards today. We're going to use the Mystic Mondays Tarot, we're going to use the Fairy Tarot cards, and we're going to use the Divine Animals Oracle. I'm even more excited to do this reading today because, you know, it was so powerful yesterday. The bees were coming in for communication, a lot of changes, and obviously it's April today. So many things going on. I've also just recorded a video about twin flame separation using Bella and Edward as, you know, the role models for our journey. Because yesterday we did a video on the Yellow Brick Road and how the journey of the twin flames is like the Wizard of Oz. You know, you've got Dorothy, she gets swept up in the tornado. She's just, you know, kind of thrown into this land, which is like the divine feminine being thrown into this land of the journey. And then she finds her way to the Emerald City or to Union through the Yellow Brick Road, where the divine masculine is. You know, the Wizard of Oz behind the mask. You know, with all the illusion and, you know, the dramatics and all the things going on. But behind, you know, working all of those things, there's the divine masculine who are just hiding behind a mask. And it shows you that, you know, you'll find your way to union. You know, you'll get there. It just takes patience and strength. So today I've spoken about separation and, you know, what the real meaning is and how it really feels, not only for the feminines, but for the masculines. So do check that out. It will bring some insight in for you and your journey. So what do we need to know today, please, angels? What's going on with the divine feminines today? What guidance have we got for the feminines today, please, angel? What do we need to know? So there's one on the floor. I'm taking that one. What do we need to know for the masculines today? Wow, okay. And what do we need to know for this amazing journey? What do we need to know? So I'm taking out anything that I feel is jumping in the deck. What do we need to know for the feminines today, please, angels? What do we need to know for the feminines? Okay. What do we need to know for the masculines today? Love it when they jump out. And what do we need to know for the journey today? Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, jumping out the deck there. Thank you. And what do we need to know for the divine feminines today? Okay, they're all falling on the floor. So I'm taking out anything that's jumpy. And just put these back in. There we go. Them are the ones that I need. What do we need to know for the masculines today? And what do we need to know for this journey? What do we need to know for the journey? Wow. Cards are on fire again today. Jumping all over the place. Wow. Okay, so let's have a look at the masculines today. I'm excited to see what they are going through. Wow. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Hierophant. Amazing. So first of all, obviously, we've got the Hierophant. So, you know, it's a spiritual journey, but you also know that things are changing. You know, they're evolving right now. We've got the pyramid there, and we've got the eye at the top. So this is showing that they are waking up. You know, the third eye is waking up. They're starting to see things differently. And it's because of what's going on in the economy. What's going on in the real world, it's waking them up. You know, you could say that this is where the 1% live, and this is where everybody else lives, down at the bottom of the pyramid. So they're starting to realise what's going on globally. And it's helping them to wake up to the truth about the situation, about the truth of their life and their situation. And that, you know, they may be being judged. So there's a lot of changes going on. They show me that like a mirror. So there's reflection, you know, to move forward through the door. So everything that's going on in the world, all this that's going on globally, is helping them to face up to the truth about who they are and to walk through the door. And the door will lead them to you. You know, this is why they're on this pathway right now. This is why they're holding this pentacle, because they're finding the way to you. They're realizing things, and it's all happening through things they're going through in their physical reality. The changes that are happening with money and job and finances in the world, you know, and they're obviously facing the truth right now because they're sitting there wondering what's going on. What have I got now? Who am I? They're realizing these things, that money isn't important now. The job isn't important. What's important is how they feel, because that's real. So the masculines right now are questioning things because of what's going on in the world. And this is why they've come up with all the pentacles. Because pentacles are about money and finances and stability and everything that's going on. And they're realizing it's not as important as it was. It was just a distraction. Now they're being forced to face up to the truth because they're coming to a standstill. They're realizing things are changing. They're being judged and they're judging themselves. They're facing that mirror. So the judge that they are facing is really themselves. They know they have to walk through this doorway and move forward to you before it's too late. So the third eye is opening, the waking up. We've got the Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. And it may feel like it's all happened at once. The masculines are overwhelmed right now. There's changes going on. There's a lot going on in the mind. So it comes and goes. 1 minute they feel stressed, then they feel okay. There's calm energy coming in, but it's because they're being forced to go within. They're being forced to wake up. They're being forced to see the truth. There's a lot of illumination going on, a lot of change. 6 of Summit. So they're going back to the childhood. They're working through past life issues and things from childhood that need resolved. So any traumas or anything they went through, they're sorting them out. This is why they're looking in the mirror right now. This is why they're facing things, their judgment, because they're judging themselves. They're going within, they're working things out. They're thinking about things connected with the past. Especially, you, the blocked throat chakra there. They're thinking about you. And when they think about you, they struggle. They struggle to speak, they struggle to breathe because they get overwhelmed with the emotion and they're opening the heart to love. The Ace of Summer is showing changes. And obviously, we're coming into this spring energy, things are moving forward, but it's showing they're ready for love. They're preparing for love. They're allowing the love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. So it's showing this rebirth coming in and it's becoming new. They're opening the heart to love. They're facing things right now. They're becoming stronger because they're becoming knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded. And, they may be unemotional right now because they're going within. So on the surface, to everyone they're around, they may seem unemotional, which means with their karmic people they're around, there's a lot of conflict. There's drama going on. There's change. So they've gone within. It's like a wall's gone up for the masculines and they've gone within to face their judgment. The judgment is coming from their higher self right now and their ego. They're in a battle, they're going within, they're facing things to move this forward. The masculines are deciding what to do. They're getting advice. For some of them, they're getting professional advice about how to, get divorced, how to end things with their current person. They're deciding what to do. So there's a lot of change coming in so that they can have the world, because the world's in their hands right now. A brilliant success. They need to move forward. And look at this for power. The honeybee. The masculines there are surrounded in bees. So another sign coming through from heaven that the communication is coming, that they're facing the truth right now, that they're seeing things clearly. And he's got his eyes wide open there. He's seeing the truth. He's being stung right now. And they're being stung by what's going on in the world, by the calamity, by the changes, by the fears of the future, the unknown. They're not sure what to do, but they're ready to hold the world in their hands. They're ready to move forward. They're ready to make a change because they're on the horse. And the horse is coming through the mirror. And the mirror is the reflection. And it's showing a lot of healing going on. So what's really significantly standing out to me here is we've got the mirror with the doorway and we've got the mirror with the horse. So it's showing forward motion, change. Things are happening behind the scenes. They're preparing to communicate because the world is in their hands. A journey that is now complete. So they're starting to complete the journey. They're starting to move onto the path. They're starting to see what to do. And they have to go within to do this. And, they're opening their arms wide now. They're allowing the love in. They're going back to childhood. They're wondering why things have happened the way they have. They're dealing with things emotionally. And it's moving things on. So there's great change going on spiritually, emotionally, financially, globally. All of these things are happening to wake your twin up, to get them to come forward and communicate with you. So you have to trust that things are changing for the better. So amazing. So what's going on then with the divine feminine? Well, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So you're letting go. You're letting go, you're surrendering, you're trusting now. You're also realizing there's a reason why all this is going on in the world. You're aware of that now. So you're letting go of fear, and you're trusting that, your chakras will align, which is what I'm seeing as well here, and that you'll be given all the tools that you need, not only to survive, but to thrive, to bring in this better future, because you're in the High Priestess energy. So you're working with heaven right now. You're tuning in with your higher self. You're tuned in, tapped in, turned on to source. So you're opening this book. You're seeing the truth. You're working on you. And it's bringing you power because you're trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action, which means you're not rushing into anything right now. You're taking your time. You're giving the masculines the space they need to work things out, to sort themselves out, to process things. Insights that come through meditation. So, you're meditating. And why are you doing this? Because you're dealing with the ego. You're healing. So when you go into the fear, the ego, which edges God out, you meditate and it brings God back in. So you're letting it all flow. The illusion of being trapped. So it's just an illusion. And the illusion now is that we're stuck at home. We're feeling trapped, we feel restricted. Well, it's all illusion. It's illusion because in your mind you're free, you're as free as a bird. And when you meditate, you contemplate and you fly free. And that's what you're doing. You're realizing the masculines are trapped within the mind and they're moving out of that energy. Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So if you go into fear and worry, which I really feel you're releasing right now because you're letting go and you're surrendering, you're going within, you're meditating, you're tuning in with your higher self, and it's bringing in power. And look at this for power. The snow leopard. And the other day we spoke about the leopard. The feminines right now are like the leopard. You're biding your time, you're taking your time, you're waiting. You're waiting for things to happen so you can pounce on your prey. Things are changing. And I was in the shower this morning and there was a spider in there with me. Hello, spider. And it was just going round and round the shower head. It wasn't dropping on me. It was just going round and round. And this is a sign that things can no longer go round and round in circles. Feminine, you're the spider, you're the leopard. You don't have to do anything. Just allow it to be. Just allow it all to unfold. And, you're observing right now like the meerkat. The meerkats kind of stand up and watch what's going on. Simples, So they're saying simples. Just make it simple. Make it more, relaxed. The relaxed environment that you're in. Take your time. Enjoy the journey. See things for what they are. Be like the leopard here. You're biding your time. You're not an ego anymore. You're releasing the ego, the fear, the worry, the doubt. And you're rising up like the high priestess that you are, standing strong, waiting for your masculine to come through the doorway, waiting for the door to propel them through. So it's showing that that the where the light's going in here. Thank you, they're giving me the fear energy. That's the wound. The wound is where the light goes in and you're open to that energy. You're allowing that change. You're feeling it all. So the angels are saying, divine feminine, you're feeling it right now. And your heart is open. And you're understanding now that your masculine's heart is opening. And that they are getting ready to communicate to you. Communicate and come through the mirror, the doorway to you. So it's about reflection, change. So this is about patience and waiting and, working with the universe because you've got the number 22. There's so much power coming in here. But I love this. Look at the power there. And the blue is the power of heaven. Archangel Michael shielding you, protecting you, guiding you on. And that you've got all the support you need right now from up there, watching over you, showing you are safe. So what do we need to know for the journey? Well, for the journey, we've got the Magician and we've got the Fool. You couldn't have two better cards coming up. That you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to make a change and all the tools are within you now. You've got the tools. You are the creator. You create your reality. You create your new beginning. Get ready to soar. Get ready to fly. So this journey is taking off. There's great changes coming in because the masculines are doing their work and you're doing yours, because your work, feminines, is to let go, to surrender, to trust, to have faith in this journey. And the masculines are waking up. We've got the Four of Summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Well, that's what the masculines have done for so long. They've taken the feminine for granted. They've been discontented with their life. And you've been discontented with your life because, you're wanting your masculine. So now's the time to take control and realise there's a magical opportunity for a new beginning. So you have to be grateful. See the power of the journey, the road ahead, the yellow brick road, that you're being led to your final destination, to what you need. There's a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So the masculines may be trying to run, but, things are catching up with them now. It's showing there's changes going on. Things are moving into place. They're skating forward. There's no getting away. Walk away from dishonest associations. So they're going to leave the past behind. And you're being guided and they are being guided to move away from anything toxic, anything dragging you into drama, anything that isn't serving your higher good. You have to release, you have to let go, move away from what isn't serving you. Dishonest associations, karmic situations, things that aren't working for you anymore. Something that's not worth the effort. Well, it's not worth the effort to be around drama. And the masculines are realising what needs to change. So this is showing the great changes that are coming in. And they're showing me the snow there. And you've got the snow leopard, So if the snow is melting, things are changing. And we've got the Ace of Autumn, which is all about new beginnings, moving things on, material prosperity, a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a happy change in career. So things are changing. Things are going crazy in the world to open you both up to what's important so that you can let the past go. Move away from the past and move into calmer waters. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocation. So things are changing, moving forward right now. You have to keep the faith. We've also got the Prince of Summer. And this is about romance coming in. Romance. Flirtatious. He says flirtatious, dramatic, romantic, captivating. So this is about the journey. It's falling to a new level. It's moving to a new level of romance, flirtation, captivation. Things are moving forward now. Falling in love, suddenly being swept off your feet. Things are changing rapidly. We've got the Eight of Summer for forward motion, the desire for a more meaningful life. So this is about moving towards this new beginning. Everything that's happening now in these cards is preparing you to take control of this new beginning. The Six of Spring, wonderful news is on its way. So this is showing you're going to hear from your masculine. They're just getting ready, All of these restrictions in place, when they move away, they're going to come bounding to you. Take steps to ensure the security of you and your loved ones. So they're taking steps right now. They're taking steps. They're realising what they need to do. Look at this, to bring in unity, to bring in union. And the change, the number 5, it's all happening to bring it about now. Look at this, we've got the lioness. I've got angel bumps. We've got the snow leopard, and now we've got the lioness. So it's showing the power of the feminine here. power and strength, great changes, new beginnings. We've got the raven, the secrets being revealed, and we've got the elephant. We've got Lord Ganesh removing the obstacles. The elephant's what's in the room because the masculines are facing the truth right now and they're starting to wake up. So the elephant in the room, the twin flame connection, is the secret that's being revealed. The lioness is the feminine that's providing the strength to bring it all into union. So things are changing. Movement, challenges being overcome by the love, because love conquers all. And the ego is the fear and the intuition is the love. So trust that things are changing, let go. Allow it all to flow. Allow your masculine to come through the door. Observe like the meerkat. Remember that union is on its way, and so is communication. So let it all work out. This is so powerful. We've had the union card, lioness, ravens. It's all there. So if you start seeing any of these symbols today, the snow leopard, the lioness, the bees, if you see the raven, it's all a sign that everything's falling into place. And the masculines are letting you know this. So you have to trust and keep the faith, because your journey is sacred. It's evolving, it's growing, and it's moving exactly where it's meant to be. So allow your masculine the time, the space, and the room to wake up, to realize all of these things. And you do you, because you're the leopard, you're the lioness, and you've got this going on. So stand in your power today, Divine Feminine. Remember who you are and know that you are loved. Have a beautiful day, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.